Guys, I cannot believe the Sacramento Kings' luck on draft night, having Tyrese Haliburton drop all the way down to 12, where they were able to scoop him up. Also, getting Robert Woodard at 40 is nuts. He should have been drafted somewhere towards the end of the first round. Honestly, I was shocked at this team's good fortune. The Kings, to me, were the biggest winners on draft night. I personally had Haliburton as a top 5 prospect in this draft class, and I know a lot of draft analysts had him ranked somewhere in the 4 to 8 range. After he fell past the 8th spot, I was sure that the Suns would draft him so that Chris Paul could groom him to eventually take over. That was my fault though, because I forgot they had a terrible front office and owner. When they passed on him, the Kings were in a golden opportunity to pick up either Devin Vassell or Tyrese Haliburton. At that point, the Kings could only hope they don't get in their own way. It does make me wonder though, what would Vlade Divac have done on draft night after Haliburton became available? I shudder to think. In any case, I am very glad their new executive Monte Mcnair made the right call because Kings fans deserve a break and a bit of hope. In this video, we will go over why Haliburton has the potential to become a perennial all-star one day in this league. We will also break down how Haliburton and Robert Woodard fit on this Kings team long-term as well as next season. We'll also discuss Haliburton's fit alongside DeAaron Fox and how he can make a positive impact from day one as a rookie next season. But before we get into it, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, hit the like button, and remember to turn on the bell notification so I can keep getting new content out to you. And feel free to leave a comment down below on what grade you would give the Kings this NBA draft, and where you see this team in the future. I do respond to most people the first week the video is up. Okay, so let's jump right in, guys. Kings fans should be incredibly excited to welcome Tyrese Haliburton, who is an absolute steal as the 12th pick in the draft. I believe he will be an all-star in this league one day, and I suspect a lot of teams are going to regret passing on him fairly quickly, the Suns in particular. This kid is a high IQ, legit 6'5" point guard with a 6'8" wingspan. He is a creative playmaker who uses his size to his advantage as a next-level facilitator with elite court vision. He can create easy looks for his teammates, perfectly timing his passes. Haliburton is also ambidextrous, which allows him to make terrific plays delivering assists from all different angles, and excels in the pick and roll, getting shooters or rollers the rock with accuracy. Haliburton is great with the ball in his hands and rarely turns the ball over. He is also very versatile and is capable and willing to play different roles on the team, whether he has the ball in his hands or playing off the ball. He will give the Kings a lot of options going forward. He is also ultra efficient and has never shot less than 50% from the field or 40% from downtown in his 2 years at Iowa State. Despite his strange shooting form, he is a very good spot-up shooter with reliably deep NBA range. As a defender, Haliburton has the tools with his wingspan and lateral quickness to make a big impact as he develops, and was disruptive in college as he was very good at getting in passing lanes, which led to 2.5 steals per game in college, and used his size to average 6 rebounds per game. Haliburton is surprisingly quick and has a solid first step, takes long strides on drives to the basket, and still manages to be in control, throwing defenders off balance to create room to attack. I think he'll be a valuable contributor at virtually all aspects of the game as he develops. And Haliburton has shown he can make dramatic improvements to his game as he greatly improved as a player in his 2 years in college. He also has a good reputation as being a great locker room guy and a leader. For what it's worth, former NBA executive and current ESPN front office insider Bobby Marks had glowing things to say about him. He preps players for draft interviews and stated in his nearly 20 years of experience, he's never had a player interview as well as Haliburton did, in addition to raving about this kid's potential in this league. He does need to work on his game though, as all rookies do. First, he needs to add some strength to his frame to be effective in the NBA, which I'm sure he will over time. Haliburton will also need to become a bit more physical and not shy away from contact, and will have to improve his play off the dribble. I do think that as he gains experience, he will improve in those areas. Haliburton can be plugged in right away for the Kings playing next to DeAaron Fox. If they go small, Fox, Hield, and Haliburton will be able to play effectively together at times as well. I believe Haliburton will be able to play 1 through 3 effectively in this league and will be interchangeable, which will allow the Kings to play many different lineups. I think he will be the perfect player to plug alongside DeAaron Fox as the secondary ball handler. and at times can be relieved of those ball handling duties usage-wise, so he can be better preserved for an entire season, and can play off the ball at times as well, with Haliburton zipping dimes across the court to Fox and the rest of his teammates, whether it be shooters or cutters. Haliburton will be a very good role player for this Kings squad next season as a shooter, secondary ball handler, and playmaker. Long term, I see him as an all-star for this Kings team. Robert Woodard might be the gem coming out of the second round of this draft. Woodard is a very good defender, particularly as a team defender. He makes good decisions with the ball, is a solid passer, rebounder, and can finish tough shots at the rim. Woodard also moves well without the ball and has greatly improved his shooting from downtown in his 2 seasons in college, from 27% to 43%. This is a great pickup from Monte Mcnair, and I think Woodard can contribute right away with his hustle and defense. I believe there's some reason for optimism for Kings fans. I'm encouraged by Monte Mcnair's first few moves as the new Kings executive. What grade would you give the Kings in this NBA draft? Do you think Tyrese Haliburton will be an all-star in this league? Let me know in the comments section, as I do try and respond to most people. And once again, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks so much for watching. Till the next one, guys, I'm out.